special player who is an easy choice as our player of the week in college basketball.
Has already been our choice before, and here he is again. There are very few players who can make it on the list once. Getting on it multiple times, testament to what a special talent he is.
Now let's take a look ahead to the games that get top billing on the schedule in the days to come. This should be a terrific matchup. Both these teams are fighting to improve their position among the nation's elite teams, and they will have to go through each other to do it.
Michigan will be my pick here. They're so strong on the inside that I believe they'll be just too tough to match up with. It would really surprise me if that talent discrepancy on the inside doesn't tell the tale of this game.
But that's not the only item on the schedule that has NCAA fans buzzing. A meeting between a pair of top 10 teams is always entertaining, and there'll certainly be plenty of action in this game. Neither side is going to give an inch in this contest, you can be sure of that.
Arizona could come out on top if I had to make a prediction. Their backcourt is so solid this year, and their guards love to get out and run. That gives them a huge advantage in a game that should be as fast-paced as this one will be.
Now, let's turn our attention to some of the action of the past week in the NCAA with our games of the week. We have the kind of upset this week that makes college hoops so unpredictable and so exciting. Florida State beat Texas.
Yeah, Greg, nobody saw this coming. Texas is going to be knocked off their top spot after losing to a team like this. Florida State had a terrific night shooting the ball. They were simply lights out and on fire. They did a great job of finding open shots and then knocking them down. It sounds simple, but it's hard work to consistently get open as often as they did. But that allows them to conserve some of their energy for defense because everything on offense is coming so easily for them.
And the two teams, each enjoying a spot in the top 25, got together. Pittsburgh will get away with Boston College.
The Boston love games like this. It makes their job easy. When you got two ranked teams like this going up against each other, you can just sit back and see who should go up and who should move down. Barron was absolutely unstoppable. His 21 points led all scorers. Watching him basically put his teammates on his back and single-handedly carry them to the victory in a big game situation like this was stupendous.
That's our show, everyone. For all of us here at the 2K Sports Studio, thank you for watching. We'll see you next week on College Hoops Tonight, brought to you by State Farm, the #1 auto insurer.
So, standings, I go to standings. For mid-major poll, top 10, Utah State, LMU, Kent State. Standings, Tony Brook. Oh, FIU finally lost and San Diego State. Let's see to who. FIU lost to Purdue, 15. Wow. And Purdue below 500. Wow. San Jose State. Oh, they lost Arkansas earlier. Alright. Coaches poll, who hopped in? Pittsburgh out there in Vandy. Massachusetts dropped the most. Boston College too. That's the Pitt. Where Pitt at? Alright, where they out there? Nebraska took over #1. Wow. Media poll. Kansas out there in West Virginia. Massachusetts drop. Outside Vanderbilt. That was that last non-conference game, yep. Florida lost that zip. Got blew up Arizona State. Wow. Auburn, DePaul, the Quinn, Northwestern. Ooh, Northwestern went up a lot. Texas A&M dropped quite a bit with the L at Maryland. Yeah, BC lost. Yeah, Pitt. We would have got Florida FAMU next. Wow. That's the last night conference game. Wow. And then Texas A&M. We got 2 more cupcake games. Oh, then they got Clemson. Interesting. Then the non-conference schedule. South Carolina. Maryland. You take the Tech. OT. Oklahoma State. You got Rado next. Interesting. And we got Rado up next too. Interesting. And then they got, that's the last night conference game. Conference too. Starting at UF. Interesting. Michigan ain't really, Oregon. That's it. That's all they played. Nobody really. Oh, North Carolina. Wow, North Carolina. Wow. Dropping game. I want to take a look at that game, Michigan versus North Carolina, and the Pittsburgh, Maryland game. So we'll peep those. Let's peep real quick. 5. Oh, we'll peep this real quick. Oh, they play Texas right here. He ain't scored? What? Ooh, interesting. They play Maryland. Cincinnati play Maryland. Interesting. Oh, they went to OT. Wow. .8, shit, easy starting. 3.8. Well, anybody else averaging more? Nobody even averaging more. Wow. Freshman. Did he start instead? Yeah. And junior though. Yeah, we want to check this out. Oh yeah, we want to see Xavier. We want to see Started at Michigan. Nobody hardly was scoring. Oh, this one of their best players as a starter is out. North Carolina was up at half. Wow. It was tied at half. Wow. North Carolina pulled away. One point. Wow. He almost fouled out. Ooh, let me check this Clemson USC shit. Wow, Clemson dropped the game. It was up at 12 at half. Yeah, 29. Ooh, UCLA and Texas. Wow, that's interesting. Both West Coast teams and Texas. Started? Oh. Alright, that's what it is, Paulo. What is that? That's